for a very, very long time. But this is a visit that, as I say, has been long planned and is part of the 250 celebrations. That's where the focus of the visit will be. Thank you very much. Gabriel Nussbaum, please.
Hi, good morning, Prime Minister. I'd like to zoom out a little bit to the wider elements of the cost of living crisis, specifically the one affecting the young generation, who were simply told, go to university, get a job, buy a house. We see today houses on average 8 times salary, student loans, very relevant at the moment. Jobs are either unavailable for young people, or if they are, there's no security. The pension system compared to previous generations is completely different. Salaries not keeping up with the cost of living crisis, and childcare costs through the roof, putting people off or delaying starting families. I'd love to ask you to share a message to this young generation, perhaps more to look at an element of hope and confidence looking forward to the future.
Yeah, well, let me give that, and let me tell our young people we've got their back. And all of the points you raise are really important, whether it's home ownership, where the average age of home ownership has gone up because of the inaction of the last government. That's why we're building more homes. On childcare, childcare is now free from 9 months to 4 years, makes a huge difference for young people with young children. In terms of the money it saves them, their ability to get back to work. And on that question of getting into work, we're putting in place what we call a youth guarantee, which is a strong support from the government to help people into work and support them into work, because all the evidence is if they are able to get into work, even for a relatively short period, the likelihood is that they will then go on from there with a secure job into the future. So all of those measures are in place, but it's really important you highlight the impact on young people, who I think will feel that they've been let down over the last decade and a half, and we need to put that right. Thank you very much. I've got Jessica from The Guardian. Jessica.
Morning, Prime Minister. I wanted to pick up some of what you said about close relationships with Europe. Do you believe, you said before that you don't think it's right for the UK to rejoin the customs union. Are we heading towards more of a rejoining of the single market? Is that something you think would improve Britain's economic future?
Well, I do think that we should strengthen our cooperation on defence, security, energy, emissions and the economy. And on the economy, the steps we've taken so far have been in relation to the single market. And I'm ambitious that we can do more in relation to the single market, because I think that's hugely in our economic interests. Obviously, this is a matter of negotiation and discussion with the EU, but the summit we have this year will not just be a stocktake summit where we look at actually the 10 strands that we put in place last year. It will be a deliberate ambition on our